40,000 American troops and hundreds of tons of equipment will leave Afghanistan over the next year, but they face one final threat: roads filled with explosives. A platoon from Fort Hood, Texas is working to get some of them home safe this Thanksgiving weekend. Charlie D'Agata went along one day after a roadside bomb killed 18 Afghan civilians on a bus.
Nobody needs reminding, roadside bombs are the biggest killer in Afghanistan. But the threat of IEDs, improvised explosive devices, is the reason why U.S. soldiers alone, like these men from Fort Hood, Texas, make the final sweep of any road used by American forces. It's the one military operation that's not done alongside the Afghan army. As tens of thousands of U.S. troops and hundreds of tons of equipment make their way out of Afghanistan, soldiers like these are out in front, clearing the way. They're searching for hidden wires that Taliban fighters use to trigger the bombs.
Mostly they use lamp cord. We call it angel hair. It's just very thin, fine copper wire.
The last time Sergeant Keenan Roberts and his platoon from the 8th Engineer Battalion were here, they walked straight into an ambush. His soldiers escaped without injury. He says he wants to keep it that way.
You want everybody to walk off that plane back in Texas with all their fingers and toes. We don't want anybody, we want to go back as a group. We don't want anybody getting hurt and going back by themselves.
Especially when you're so close to going home.
Yeah.
As U.S. troops hand over to Afghan security forces, they travel on far fewer roads. Taliban fighters know that, and they're concentrating their efforts on those routes.
It's a dangerous job.
Commanding officer Captain Andrew Elliott says he worries every time he sends his men outside the base.
No matter the training, there's still that threat. No matter how much body armor you're wearing, it's that bullet or that fragmentation can still find its way to those hot spots that is not covered. So you just worry, period, about your guys and gals that are on the front lines fighting every day.
There's never a down day. It never becomes commonplace.
Especially not for route clearance operations. For us, it's an everyday go at it, find the IED, keep the roads open, keep the roads safe.
And now, with the U.S. drawdown gathering speed, keeping the roads safe for those forces is getting tougher by the day. For CBS This Morning, Charlie D'Agata, Paktia Province, Afghanistan.